Hello everybody, it is Granorite, and here we are back with another episode of Let's Play Pokemon Crystal with our Gen 2 type challenge of Ice type. Was that fast enough? I've really been trying to not stutter. Anywho's, last episode this morning, we took on Whitney and were victorious, somehow. And now, we are ready to head onwards to Ecruteak City, where we can get Surf for our 2 water Pokemon, and they will become exponentially better. Squeeze me. And that is going to be the biggest update that we're going to get to the team, is Surf. We still have a ways until our first evolution. You know, it's for sure going to be after Morty, but it's either going to be when we get a Water Stone to evolve Shellder, or it's going to be level 34. Whenever Seel evolves into Dugong. Hello, I did not want to do that again, but okay. Goodbye, Delibird. Ah, it's a cheap shot. And there's Mew stealing XP from us. Oh well. So we can get the phone number from the gentleman that can get us water stones after we beat Morty, and then it's just a matter of time until he calls us. Ideally before level 33 with Shellder, because we would like to learn Spikes, I do believe. We could go Manipit, if that's a word. Manipulate it. So we could get it as soon as possible, which we might do. Because there's no reason for us to keep Shellder as a Shellder for longer. It's not like he's going to learn anything here in the next couple levels before level 33. Meryl. Headbutt. Oh, just barely survives. Well, we'll take it out of the Swift then. We'll just keep Delibird up. This is just a Pikachu here. Should be able to Mud Slap it down, one would hope. If not Mud Slap it, at least Mud Slap it once, and it's like swapped to a headbutt. Oh, 2 Mud Slaps will totally do it. So maybe we hit it after that double team. Which we don't, of course we don't, because we don't hit anything after a single evasion raise. Get out of here. Alright, let's swap up Shellder. Well, that Diglett is going to outspeed us, I do believe. Most things are fast, and Shellder is slow. Wow, we go first. I am surprised, actually. Zezuvet. Wham. Got him. We'll just keep Shellder up. We'll take on the Juggler here first. We probably want to switch to... We probably don't want to switch to Smoochum for the guy with the Magmars. Of course, they are just low-level Magmars, but it's not like Smoochum has good attacks to use against them. Really, it would be Seel. I think would be the best choice. Oh. I'm not tired, I just worked out, and so I'm probably just a little exhausted from that. Get him, Shellder! Finish it off with a tackle. And we'll ice punch this last one. Alright. We'll top Seel up. Take care of these Magmars. Oh, really? We do have rest. We can get rid of the burn. It's more just the attack drop that's annoying. Alright, so we're gonna headbutt him down first. And then we'll rest. Alright, this is where we're taking him down. Piece of junk. Burn my Seel. Tantamount of, like, burning a penguin, an endangered species. I guess penguins aren't endangered. I mean, could you imagine, like, burning a polar bear or a walrus? Like, something that lives in the Arctic? I don't even know how it would cope with that. Frozen! Lick the Venonat lollipop. It actually sounds not pleasant at all. Also quite, maybe not quite PC. Alright, excellent. And Smoochum is trying to learn Confusion. Absolutely, in place of Pound. Pick up the TM for rollout there. We will swap to Delibird. Excuse me. This is a Psychic Trainer here. Just because even if they flash, we have Swift to take them down. 2 Abras down, 1 Kadabra to go. Not quite enough to take it down, but we did flinch it, so excellent. Zoom. Alright. Now I'm going to swap back to Shellder. Wow. Got him. Okay. And we got the squirt bottle. Excellent. We are almost to Ecritique. Just have a few trainers left, really. Oh, the berry! No Nidorans. Alright, let's take out the Voltorb. Okay, we're going to swap Smoochum up to take on the Raichu. Good damage. Down it goes! And let's take on the final trainer here. We're going to swap Seel up. And down goes the Cubone. Oh, and I was totally gonna get a Nightmare. So let's do that real quick. Not that I want to teach it quite yet. We need to go deposit. Okay. I guess I don't have to actually fight Pseudo Ludo. Definitely meant to switch Smoochum up. That is not what I wanted to do. Alright, let's get back. Actually, let's, oh, Shellder is the one that needs to level up. Alright, we'll swap Shellder up. Just gonna speed through this fight. Hey, James 5 Zone 88. Welcome back. Sorry for taking the short break, but I just had some work stuff I need to do. But I'm glad to see that you've returned. Smoochum up. Failed to disable my Ice Punch. Alright. Alright, now that we're done talking really fast to Bill. We'll take on the Jolteon first. Almost got it. Wham! And Smoochum, look at that non-existent defense. That non-existent defense that Smoochum has. 16. Oof. Do I really want to use Shellder here? I don't think so. I think I want to use, like, Delibird. This is against the Vaporeon. Ah, that did like no damage. Alright, let's attract it. Infatuated. Easy. Alright, let's swap Shellder up for this next fight. Actually, let's let Shellder take on the Flareon really quick. Then I know that the one I'm worried about is out. Oh, that confusion was short-lived. Okay, so let's swap up Seel next. See if we can take Espeon down with a couple headbutts. That'll take about 3, maybe 4. Got him. And then... oh, yeah, it really matters for the next fight. We'll swap Shellder up. We're gonna... confuse it, and then we're going to Aurora Beam it. And we're just gonna stick with this Aurora Beam for 500 turns. And we got Surf. Nobody can learn to roll out, can they? Didn't think so. And nobody can learn Dig? Didn't think so. Surf, on the other hand. Alright, let's get our other Mew back out. Swap Smoochum up. Ah, it's a Zubat. Bat of my hair! Alright, rival time! We now know Confusion to use on these Haunters. Who's nice enough to knock half his HP down for us. Goodbye! And now we're gonna switch. Hello, Quilava. Let's swap Surf down there. Yeah. Boom. Now, see, this is where we get to the hard choice. We don't really have anyone good using its Magnemite. I think we just surf it. Well, the confusion is not ideal, especially when we hit ourselves. And then we get Thundershock. Come on, Seel! Not good. Survive with a single hit point. Take it down. No, yes, we will most definitely swap for the Zubat. They always hit with their supersonics. Like, you know, earlier there was a battle, we missed 6 of them in a row. Or we hit on the 6th one. We missed 5 in a row and hit on the 6th one. He uses his first one. Outfail. It's like a fuse ray. And then look, we're gonna hit ourselves every single gosh darn time. I'm so mad. Alright, before I forget, we need to buy a couple of Awakens. Now we need to go level up to level 25. And these coughings give us really good experience for leveling up. Not so much the Rattatas and Zubats, but definitely the coughings. These Rattatas using Quick Attack is why we're taking damage. I think the only thing we're gonna have issues leveling up down here is gonna be Delibird. Now let's get rid of Lick. And now we're gonna teach Nightmare to it. Drop Surf down like this. Good deal. Surprised that didn't go down to that Aurora Beam, but you know, Some rats are tougher than others. We just take a couple down with a Roar Beam, which should be good. Oh, exactly the two things I want to take down with a Roar Beam. Shellder's trying to protect. What do we got here? That's some good experience. Alright, now for the not fun part. And we're getting closer to Delibird actually, like, being able to get some decent attacks, because we'll get them in the game to be able to teach to it. But we still have to get there. It's a good thing Delibird levels up fast. Poison. What's he have? 24. Still need one more level. Wrong way. Poisoned. Poisoned. I just want to level up. Thank you. Now, once we're able to teach Delibird Fly, which I know is after Chuck, so we still have a little ways to go. And after we're able to get an Icy Wind from Price, we'll actually have some stab attacks for Delibird. Can you inflict any damage on my Pokemon? I guess Delibird's not normal type. Delibird's just a Mud Slap, which is what we're going to do for this whole fight. We're going to swap out now, actually, because he put a curse on us. I would go normal speed, but this fight just takes a while with there being 5 Ghastlies. let's mud slap this Haunter. And down it goes. I mean, if they want to just give us the win like that, I'm not going to say no. Just like that, down he goes. Can't spike me if I haven't used an attack yet. Get good, Haunter. Good damage. Got him. Good deal. Smoochum is not messing around. Alright, let's go heal. Just to make sure we're at full strength for our opponent. Alright, confuse this Ghastly. Good deal. Alright, we swap for the Haunter. Well, that's not nice. Good deal, Shellder. Alright, so we're gonna risk it on the Gengar. Okay, it is just gonna go straight for a Shadow Ball, which is really gonna hurt. Yeah, like one hit KO hurt. Yeah, that really hurts. Not very nice. Excellent. Good job, Delibird, working it. Nice. So we don't have any more awakenings, though. We have dropped its accuracy a few times. Oh my goodness. Everybody's just gonna be asleep. But I don't want it to hit a Dream Eater. Good job staying awake, Seel. That's fine. Seal's not going nowhere. But we know that's not going to knock us out. I guess Jinx probably, or Smoochum probably can. Yeah, but we don't want to teach it to Smoochum. Alright, first things first, we're going to go over here. Take care of Fish and Tully. Sandwich Bird. You are right, Krishnamon. We are using Sandwich Bird. Alright, now we're going to hop on our bike. And go all the way back to New Barktown. So, how is Delibird? Well, he only knows one attack and doesn't learn anymore, which is present, which is horrible. But he's got an okay TMHM pool, which makes him at least maybe usable. We haven't got to really any of those yet, but our current moveset for Delibird is Headbutt, Swift, Attract, and Mud Slap, which is better than present. Ideally, we're going to get it Toxic, Thief, Fly, and Blizzard. And then it'll at least have some stab attacks. What am I coming down here for again? Oh, yeah, I'm talking to my mom. That's not what I want you to tell me, Tully. Yeah, it's good that it learns some TMs. Tully, come on. Come on, Tully. Do I need to go fight him? Well, what am I trying to do now? I am manipulating Tully to keep calling me, so eventually he'll call me and tell me that he's got a water stone. But I think since he wants to fight me, I need to go fight him. So I'm gonna go beat up on him again really quick. So it's not really a manip, you know, to get the people to call you. But if you just change your daylight savings time status in the game, and you can do this in the regular game too, but if you go and change daylight savings time, someone in your phone will, usually if you have a trainer's number, they will call you immediately after doing that. And so with one of these stone ones, that's what we're looking to do. But he's wanting to fight again really quick, so we're going to do that. How's the team doing so far? Well, we lost the hiker Anthony right outside the outside of Union Cave when we fought him. Just rocked us with Geodude Rock Throw, but did not see it coming a mile away. And then, but other than that, we haven't had that much difficulty, I want to say. My dog's barking at someone outside upstairs. I have the windows open because it's so nice out. Okay. Now that he's not waiting to battle us. Hey, there we go. Now we gotta get back to him again. Correct. There are no pure ice types in Gen 1 and Gen 2. They all have a secondary type. There's 3 ice waters, 2 ice flying, 1 ice ground, 1 ice psychic, and 1 ice dark. Almost there. Okay. Excellent. Cloyster, the oyster. Let's take a look here at Cloyster's animation and stats after evolving. Look how cheeky he is in there. Big boost to defense, already over 100 at level 26. Alright, well while we beat up on these trainers over here, let's read about Cloyster. So, still slow leveling great with Cloyster, so he's still going to be the one that we see out there the most. Cloyster is a black pearl-like Pokemon. It is encased inside a light-grade shell, which is surrounded by a second jagged blue-violet outer shell casing. It has one barb-like spike protruding from above its head and multiple conical shells on its outer shell. Conical horns on its outer shell, sorry. Its shell is harder than a diamond, with spikes that are even harder. Harsh tidal currents will affect the size and sharpness of these spikes. On its pearl-like face, it has 2 white eyes and a mouth. Aside from its face and head, its internal anatomy has never been seen. Once it has shut itself in, it is impossible to open its shell from the outside. This impressive defense allows it to withstand anything from a bomb blast to even a missile strike. Who's shooting missiles at Cloysters to test this? Typically, Cloyster only opens its shell to attack an opponent. However, it is fully capable of retaliating against any enemy with its shell tightly closed. With rapid succession, it launches its spike at the foe, keeping them repelled. It can also attack by clamping onto an enemy with its former signature move, Clamp. The same projectile system it uses to launch its spikes is also used for swimming. It swallows seawater, then ejects it towards the rear, propelling it through with siphon jet propulsion. Being the result of Shellder evolving through an evolution stone, Cloyster is rarely found in the wild, although they can be found in the sea floor, nestled among the rocks and coral. However, it will actively hunt on land for slowpoke tails. Cloyster and its pre-evolved form Shellder are relatives of Gastrodon. Kingler is the natural predator of Cloyster. And our Gen 2 Pokedex information for Cloyster, Gold says once it slams its shell shut, it is impossible to open, even by those with superior strength. Silver says Cloyster that live in seas with harsh tidal currents grow large, sharp spikes on their shells. And Crystal says even a missile can't break the spikes it uses to stab opponents. They are even harder than its shell. And that is our information on Cloyster, the oyster. Alright, let's swap up Delibird. And let's headbutt this Wooper. Down it goes. Now I know this next chick has a Flaffy, but I don't think she starts out with it. Sure does. Good deal. This Psyduck is what I thought was coming out first. Yeah, you get it, Delibird. Indeed. Well, it's meditating. Really racing those attacks to that double slap. Almost leveled up. Let's see, the next one... Let's swap the old Cloyster up. And there he is! The Cloyster Oyster. It's a pretty good back sprite, though. That will not help you. Next we have the Slowpokes, so we'll use Seel. At least on the first one. That's not what I wanted to use. That did pretty good damage, though. Alright, let's swap Delibird in for this next fight. Because Delibird's close to leveling up here. Whew, that was some damage. Oh no! He's cursing us! Alright, we're going to take out these last 3 trainers here in this episode, and then we'll take a short break and go straight into another one. Surf the Pikachu. Not surfing Pikachu, surf the Pikachu. Alright, then we just got this sailor here, and then we're in town. Now, we're going to keep Smoochum. Smoochum will evolve into Jinx at level 30, but we're going to prevent that until level 37, because then we'll learn Psychic. Which is not in Jinx's move pool. We would have to wait till we get the TM in the post-game. Which is why we're going to evolve Smoochum, or wait to evolve Smoochum until it learns Psychic. Alright, let's talk to our rival really quick. Let's go to the mart. Oh, I didn't go get that nugget. I'll have to go get that here in a sec. Let's go to the Poké Center and heal. Let's get strength this time, because I've forgotten at the past several playthroughs. Let me go get that nugget really quick. Alright, so we're going to save here and take a short break. But continue to follow along, and we'll be right back with another episode.